All right, everyone, here we go with a thank you reading for April 2023. I do these every month to thank anyone who's given me a nickel for anything I do around here. I appreciate it. Whether it's an extended reading, whatever the hell it is, a donation, doesn't matter. Thanks. It's much appreciated. Even if you chuck a wad of nickels at my house and I have to pick them all up, I'm fine. Happy to pick them all up from the yard. All right, so these readings, these thank you readings I do every month are always about you. Okay, I pull on you. I'm not pulling on the incoming energy. I'm pulling on whoever the hell is watching. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Chair, you're here for a reason. This, like any thank you reading, is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But I'll tell you what we all have in common. Society, you, me, your runner, everybody has in common the first part of April, which is all about a crossroads. It's all about decision time. There's some things in society and in ourselves that we have to be proud of, and there's some things that we have to be ashamed of. And it's time to start looking at some of the things that we're ashamed of about ourselves or about how we behave or whatever it is, and compare it. Juxtaposition, some contrast to what we're proud of. And that is simple math, a little subtraction, if you will, giving you the end result of change. Essentially. The second half of the month moves very fast. Energy moves fast in the second half of the month. That's why the first half of the month is very important. My pre-shuffle is going to show you this. Okay? But why is that important? Well, April is a powerful month. Don't let the lighter astrology kind of, a lot of the first half of the month, it's a little airy and things like that. And that's perfectly fine. Don't let it fool you, though. The first quarter of this year has been very intense. But April is very powerful. It's hot. It's hot, massive energy that's moving fast. And if we, in the second half of the month, and if we take and apply the laws of physics, right? Mass times acceleration, we got ourselves some pretty powerful current that's going to be happening, taking us in new directions. A year of restoration, a year of change, and that current's going to be fast right up through about the middle of November. And you'll notice it. Everybody will notice it. Well, what's going on here? My pre-shuffle. I shuffle before I hit the record button. I asked the universe, tell me what you want to tell my viewers. It's a thank you reading, so make it good, I said. Well, here it is. 10 swords. Okay, that's 10 swords. Look at that poor bison there. 10 swords in something. In what? Something from the past. Okay, that's been holding you back a little bit. All of you, and I swear it keeps coming up, all of you have some kind of little thing that's attached to you through time, through karma from past lives, things, something like that. Something that has held you back in some way. We're putting 10 swords in it. It's 6 of cups crossing 10 swords. And it's right here. It changes everything. There's a tower. That's how powerful this is. Just my 3 cards here. My 6 of cups sandwich is a tower and 10 swords as the bread. That's it. This is one of those towers that tears down things so you can rebuild on a more solid structure. It's what I just told you. It's what we just talked about at the very beginning of this video. Underneath that is the Ace of Cups. It unlocks something inside you. It takes the cellophane off this cup, okay? Whatever's happening here this month, and allows you to really move forward. It changes everything. The love geese are in the air. There's the Lover's card. It makes you very attractive. Everybody very attractive while Mars is in Cancer, for sure. Definitely if you're a Cancerian or have Mars Cancer in your birth chart, for sure. That said, underneath that is the Queen of Pentacles. I'll just go one deeper just for the hell of it. This energy here, as it all stables out, okay, as this tower falls, it just increases your vibration. It increases the vibration of everyone if they play along, if they are willing to look at some things that need to change, either within themselves or how they behave or whatever it is. It's a powerful, powerful month. There's no doubt. It may not look like it from the astrology, we got that eclipse, yeah. We do have the middle of the month, Saturn having sextile with the North Node and all of that. But the first half of the month can be deceptive a little bit. You've got to take advantage of that crossroads. All right, just allow the energy to flow. Like I've said many times here for April, whether it's the beginning of the month or the end of the month, it doesn't matter. You've got to keep the attitude of whatever happens, happens. Okay, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. What will be, will be. And if you do that, a lot will flow to you. A lot of change will happen. But things pick up speed very fast here at the end of the year. Mass time, it's a massive energy, and it's hot, and it's starting to accelerate a lot. Mass times acceleration. It's a big car coming at us real fast, I'll tell you. You want to go along with it for the ride. You want to be in that car. You don't want it to hit you. Let's go. I'm shuffling right now. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. What do you want to tell everybody here about that pre-shuffle and about what I've been talking about? What do you want to say, universe? Let's go. Let's do this. All right. My bottom card. Look, I don't make this stuff up. I read the energy first, and then I pull the cards. The cards are just pretty pictures for you. The bottom card crossing the base energy center card that I'll pull in a moment is the moon. Yeah. Again, it's about things coming up from the depths, things that we need to look at. It's all for the greater good. Truth, it's all rooted in truth. Truth isn't always nice to see. It's not always nice to find out the truth about something. It isn't. You might find out the truth about your runner. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's always healing. Truth is always healing. Lies just feed themselves and spiral around and lead to anger and violence and all kinds of things like that. I mean, you see it playing out in society all over the place. You know, a bunch of people doubt spirals out of control. That's a negative energy that it can help you or it can hurt you. It can hurt you if it's allowed to spiral out of control. If you're not controlling it, you can run wild. All kinds of crazy conspiracy, this and that. You don't believe anything. You end up becoming cynical, and it's crazy. It's nonsense. There's a lot coming up here. A lot coming up from the depths. Look at this. 10 Pentacles crossing the moon. See, it's all for the greater good. What's on top? Let's go. 3 cards. There's a 2. There it is. There's our crossroads in a way. It's decision time. 2 of Pentacles. Whether it's the 2 of Swords coming up or the 2 of Pentacles, these decisions that we have to make here, especially in the first half of the month, are all very transformative with that butterfly there. Okay? But there's a real dichotomy. It's real cut and dry. Okay? If you choose to do nothing about it, which you can use your free will and stay exactly the way you are, the way you've been. And that's fine. That's your choice. You're all grown-ups. You could say, yeah, fuck you, Steve. I'm perfectly fine. I'm better than you. Okay. Cool. Good for you. Hey, that's awesome. You could choose to do that. But it won't cause any transformation. Okay? And there's an opportunity within the energy to transform and raise your vibration even higher. Why not attract better things to you? Why not? That's what higher vibration does. It awakens that old soul inside you, you know, even more. Right? We've been seeing the Hermit a lot. What's the center card here? Knight of Cups. Yeah. Something's been holding you back from real love. I mean knowing real love. Being approached by people that aren't assholes. Being approached by people that don't run. Real deal love. Whatever this is that's coming up from the depths for you, it brings in this Knight of Cups energy. All right. Again, like I said, with the 10 of Pentacles there, it's all for the greater good. All right. What's the third card? What's red with the 2 of Pentacles? Yeah. It's the 3 of Cups. It's a celebration energy. The way this energy is reflecting off of this card, though, it's about honesty. It's about being honest with how you feel. A lot of this has to do with honesty about how you feel, about yourself, about things, about the world, about love, about the people approaching you, about your runner, about all of it. Just allow this energy to flow. This is a big flow of emotion that's coming this month. Have conversations, perched birds here, with yourself. With the sun here, the way the energy is reflecting, the sun illuminates, right? The sun is the opposite of the moon, which hides things in shadows. Have conversations with yourself this month. I'm pulling on you. I'm not pulling on the runner. If you're here asking about the runner, well, yeah, you may have a conversation with them. It's possible, but they got a decision to make too. They can choose not to transform or choose to transform. It's up to them. A lot of these runners are trying to ignore this energy. We know that from recent readings. Fine, it's what they do. It's their modus operandi. But this is very powerful energy. It's very hot and massive energy that's moving fast. All right? So have some conversations with yourself. Don't be afraid to. Let's go. Let's let's clarify a couple of things here. Just a couple. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to worry about these two. Okay? Let's talk about, because this energy comes with this. Let's talk about the Knight of Cups. All right? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Let's go. A lot of you have had problems with relationships, maybe, or things along those lines, because your energy is attracting the wrong things, the wrong people. Okay? That can, your opportunity, part of the transformation here is changing that. All right? So keep that in mind. If you're attracting all the right people and everything's going smooth for you, well, what the hell are you doing here? I don't know. You may decide to go with the red light side and not change anything. You can do that. You have the free will to do that. The energy just provides opportunity. That's all. Nobody forcing you to do anything. You're not forced to grow, although a lot of not so many in the soulmate cycle. Everybody in the soulmate cycle is an old soul, but most of society could use a little transformation, I think. But a lot of them will decide not to do anything because they think they're just fine. Okay. All right. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Tell me about it. There we go. It's crossed by the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the right things coming towards you. It's a beautiful energy, this Six of Pentacles. It's very balanced. It's very balanced. What's on top here? What's on top? Page of Cups. New love. Love you haven't experienced before. I read the energy first. I mean, I've already said all this, so I don't want to repeat myself, but this is a little 12, 13-year-old girl, whatever. She hasn't experienced a lot, right? This is talking about experience here. This is talking about something you haven't experienced before. A Knight of Cups approaching you that actually gives to you. That's actually equal give and take. You know, that's something new for a good number of you, right? Nobody controlling, no entitled fuckwit, none of that. It's about raising your body. It's what this soulmate cycle is for. It's why you're in it. You both sides, the runner and the non-runner, came together because you both needed to grow. It was time for it to come together, what the kids like to call divine timing. The energy was just right when you crossed paths with that runner. It was just right. And that's what divine timing means. It means the energy is just right for something to happen. It creates the conditions for something to happen. You know? All right, what's going on? Center card, red with this Six of Pentacles. Seven Swords. See? Look at this. Look at that. That's deception. That's lies. Again, that's what's changing. That's what we're pulling on. We're pulling on if you make the decision to flow with the energy, have some conversations with yourself. There's a lot of deception. What you've been dealing with is people who may seem good at first, but then turn into shit, basically. Everybody tries to make a good first impression. Even the devil tries to make a good first impression. And no, there isn't an actual devil. People get on me sometimes when I talk about that, when I say the devil, right? They get on me. No, it's not an actual devil thing. It's a frequency band of energy. It's people who are caught in low vibration. It's people who are caught in the haze of that energy. It's static energy that attaches to us, and it creates a haze that they can't see through. Sometimes if you meet somebody that's an asshole, we'll just phrase it that way. How about that? They don't know they're an asshole. They got no idea. They're living behind that wall of haze. They don't know any better. They can't see through it. And the reason they can't see through it is they're not trying to, because they don't know any better. All right? So it keeps you trapped in low vibration. What's red with the Page of Cups? Yeah, see, look at this. Very fast moving energy this month, especially in the second half for sure. Coming towards you. And again, it comes in quickly. The rewards come quickly within this energy. It's because of a new small energy cycle that's starting. It started to feel it around March 30th, around the end of March. And it's with us for quite a while. And it's an instant, I call it an instant karma kind of cycle. It's a little mini cycle within the big core energy cycle that we're in. There's always little cycles. There's cycles within cycles within cycles, right? And this particular one gives fast rewards. It really does. It's what it is. It rewards you quickly. So when you do make changes and go along with the transformational energies, you're rewarded fast. You meet someone new. Something comes in. You feel differently about yourself. Maybe this can represent you feeling differently about yourself than you have before, which in turn has a knock-on effect. Well, a butterfly effect, or a ripple effect, if you will. It changes your energy output, which then attracts better things to you. All right. This is nice. There's the speed. It's right there. And again, it is an energy. All of this energy of this decision, the transformation, and the flow of emotion, and the crossroads, and all of that, because it moves fast toward the end of the month. If you blink, you'll miss it. Okay. It really is like that. That's why I recommend people participate. Go with the flow of energy. I'm not saying anything radical here. Just go with the flow of energy. It just makes sense. Imagine two people going down a river. You're both in inner tubes, and one is just flowing down the river, having a fun day, having a good time. Sometimes it's choppy, sometimes it's smooth. And then the other one is flailing around, trying to turn it where they want the thing to go, and they're fighting the current, and they're not having a good day at all. They're not having fun. That's actually most people. That's actually what most people are doing. They're flailing around in a current that they can't control when they could just be having a fine day. You know, my friends all call my life, they always say Steve's luck. Everything works out for Steve. They say, it always does. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's because I'm just flowing down the river. I'm having a good day. I'm fine. Wherever I behave like water. I take the shape of whatever I'm poured into. Or if I'm on an inner tube on water, I'm just flowing down it. I don't want to get all cut up on the rocks. I'm not going to do that. It may look like luck to the outside observer, but it's not. So these are massive transformational energies. I encourage you to take advantage of them. You don't have to. I know I got people here that get offended. Well, I don't want the universe I don't want to live in a universe that tells me what I have to do. All that kind of, well, you do. We don't control the energy we live in any more than a fish controls the water you put it in. It is what it is. Be like water. All right? Takes the shape of whatever you pour it into. It's a secret. It's truly just, it's very simple. It's a very simple message. It really is. It's not that complicated. If the energy is there, if something's coming up for you to look at, don't push it back. All right? If nothing comes up, then that's fine. Don't force it. Que sera, sera. Right? The only time this energy works for you, flowing down the river, whatever, is when you're relaxed. Right? Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. Just flow with it. Let's pull on this Three of Cups. Let's see where we go here. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Why is this here? I've been shuffling for a little while on this here. I can't imagine. Oh, yeah. This is all about conversations with yourself. The emotions will flow. Allow them to flow. Be the person that's flowing down the river. Get yourself some Steve's luck, like my friends would call it. It's not, but whatever, we'll use the word here. Don't be the person flailing around. It's crossed by the high priestess. Don't try to push it back. Allow it to flow. Your intuition will take you. It will tell you. It will teach you things. Saturn in particular is trying to show you something. I've been saying that since Saturn changed signs. I've been saying it's trying to teach you something. It's definitely going to do that when it has sextile with the North Node on or around the 14th of the month, which is just about the time things pick up speed in the second half of April. What's on top? 7 Pentacles. Contemplate it. The divine timing energy is here. Yup, the energy is right for this to happen. It's time to move up a notch. Okay? All you got to do is just allow it to flow. Give it some thought. Take stock. You're going to see yourself here in April. But I say this, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, so it may not happen in April. For all the universe hasn't got one of our calendars. But I say it just as a way of phrasing it. You're going to be a completely different person at the end of the month than you were at the beginning of the month. If you just chill. Just go, enjoy the ride. All right? Allow it to come up. Do some contemplation. The energy is right for it, too. That's one of the things this card's saying. Center card, red with the High Priestess. It's the Three of Cups again. Look at that. The Three of Cups is red with the High Priestess, which is crossing the Three of Cups. Okay? That's Steve's right upright. Listen to Steve. All right? Do what you want to do. I have to say that. My lawyer gets on me all the time. You got to tell them that they got to make their own decisions. Fine. Make your own damn decisions. Do what you want. It's on you. I don't understand a person that doesn't want to raise their vibration, that doesn't want to transform themselves and grow, attract better things. I don't understand that person. If that's you, shouldn't be coming here. I don't understand you. I'm probably not reading for you. Okay. At the end of the day here, this says the same thing I've already said. What's read with the Seven of Pentacles? The Four of Swords. Healing. What do I say about truth? This is all truth-based energy. Okay? Truth. Actual truth. Okay? Not conspiracy theories, not bullshit. Just actual truth about yourself, about whatever, is healing. Always. But it's not always nice. Sometimes our reaction to it is to push it back, is to push it down, carpet sweep it, right? Because negative energy is like junk food. It's easier to eat. It's not always easy to do this contemplating, to have these conversations with yourself. But they're very enlightening. There's a lot of healing here. There really is. And here's your healing. And that's healing energy. Nothing but healing energy off of it. It's all soul energy coming off this. The mind, the brain is shut down. Allow what's coming to flow. Don't question it as it flows. Don't reactivate the brain. Oh, I feel something. Oh my God. What does that mean? Just chill. Just allow it to flow. That's it. I mean, it's very simple. It's very important. It's very pivotal. And I've been saying that. It's a pivotal month, April, here for our year of change. And that change happens all the way straight up until around the end of 2024. It's not just about 2023. But the fast current, that fast moving energy right here, is going to begin around the second half of April and run right up through about the middle of November. All right? And within this little mini cycle that's in play now, effective right now, are fast rewards. You get rewarded quickly for the things that you allow to flow, realize, contemplate, heal from, and you get rewarded quickly. You get shown that you're on the right path. You're on the right track, because Saturn's involved with a lot of this. All right? And you get shown, you get proof that you're on the right track. All right? So, there's that. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. All right? And again, you can choose to ignore all this energy if you want. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Does this mean that a runner isn't coming in? No, doesn't mean that at all. They've got their own decisions to make. All right, they're at a crossroads just like everybody else. I'm very curious to see what happens in the coming week with the readings, in particular where we've got a full moon and we got Mercury moving into Taurus. I'm very curious about both of those readings, to be honest. Based on the weekly reading that came up earlier today. Jesus, that was unreal. All right, here we go. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. Give me one card and a crossing card. But you guys, the DF side, are more likely to take the route of raising your vibration. There is no downside to it. There is. You may not like some of the things that come up from the depths for you to look at. Could be something just, for some of you, it's just something very small. That's fine. But for some of you, it's very big. It could be something, you know, people always ask me, give examples. I mean, you're all different. Some of this could be, I mean, why did you elect, for a lot of you who are part of the soulmate cycle, the main question that should come up for you is, why did you let someone who ran from you put your life on pause? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just learn from that? Why wouldn't you just ask yourself, why don't I have the attitude of, well, that's their loss? You know, that says a lot about you. The fact that you didn't just see it as it's their loss. I'm awesome, right? And you are reflecting as that. A lot of you have already learned that lesson. And that's why you come up a lot as the Empress and Queen of Pentacles. Well, for the rest of you, this is your chance to get to that level. Right, it really is. And get rewarded for it very quickly. What's going on? One card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell everybody before we go here on this thank you reading for April 2023. Bottom card, crossing whatever the hell I throw from the top, is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's already happening. This little mini cycle I'm talking about, that I've been telling you about here in this reading, the one that rewards quickly, it shows you you're on the right path, guides you down the road. It's almost a step-by-step process, right? showing you all of the, you almost have a cheat sheet in a way with it. It's already here. She already in the air. She's already made the jump. Well, let's go. Yeah, the Five of Cups. That's about what I expected. Yeah, it's showing you, okay, this is an energy of regret, of sadness. Something's definitely holding this girl back. I mean, definitely. She was so sad she didn't even put pants on when she went outside. And she's more concerned with these 3 cups down rather than the 2 cups standing. All right? And again, that only holds you back. The secret here is to relax within the energy, to go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. And that, all of the answers always come in the silence anyway. Shutting down the brain is extremely important here. The 5 of Cups is crossed by that 9 of Cups there. Again, the environmental energy. The answers are already on their way to you. All right? It's very nice. It's a very nice energy. And look, there's the High Priestess again. Just allow it to flow. Allow it to flow. That's all. And what it is specifically for you, it's going to be different for all of you. It will. But I'm here to tell you about the energy. The opportunity within it. Because nobody else is going to tell you about it. How are they? They don't pick up on energy. They don't read energy. They might throw cards, but they don't read energy. That's it. They don't know about little cycles that are starting or things that are changing. They're not studying that. They're not studying the physics of it or anything like that. I'm giving you a clue as to why. What will happen with people that don't know about everything we've talked about here is these things will come up. This energy presents an opportunity for change and growth and transformation. And these things will come up. And what most people will do if they don't know the things I'm saying is they'll shut them down and carpet sweep it just like they always do. And no change will happen. And they'll miss this golden opportunity that isn't going to be around again within anyone's watching lifetime. Okay? Not going to be around again. No one watching. I don't care if you're 18 years old. You won't live to be 120. I promise you. Okay? That said, I would bet on that anyway. I mean, who knows, right? With technology these days. But anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right? This is a lot of opportunity in this energy. Right? The runner coming in should be the least of your worries. If they do under this energy, it's a good sign. It means you might not have a super fuckwit, which is a problem. If you have a super fuckwit, you can't have a relationship with that anyway. But maybe you can test out these new things you're learning about yourself if they come in, right? If they come in and they're half-assed, you can take that attitude now of, well, I guess it's their loss. Gonna have to kick you to the curb, buddy. All right, there you go. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Again, thanks. It's my thank you reading. I say thanks again for anybody that's given me a nickel, even a nickel for anything I've ever done around here. All right? I appreciate it. That's your reading. And Flem the Parrot does too. He's eating real well. All right? He has to have those organic vegetables. Now I have to have them too, actually. Oh, Jesus. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Stay tuned tomorrow for Mercury in Taurus. Should be very interesting. All right. Good luck.